Welcome back to Roll for Recipe, the series where the dice are the head chef. I'll roll for ingredients and then make a dish with them. Let's go. Starting out with a D8 restriction roll. 8, lunch special. And which type of lunch special are we making? 1, sandwich. Alright, get to pay homage to the OG Adventures in Aardia. Go check them out if you haven't already. Now a D10 for protein. 10, lobster. Ooh, this sandwich is going to be tasty but expensive. And since it's a sandwich special, we're rolling a D6 for bread instead of carb. 1, burger bun. Huh, burger, seafood, sounds kind of like our last sandwich special. Next up, 2D12 for produce. That's 11 pineapple and 12 mushrooms. I love both of these, but it kind of sounds like someone's weird pizza topping preference. And finally, a D20 wild magic roll. That's a 17 blackened seasoning. All right, that should go pretty good with our lobster meat. So today we have to make a sandwich on a burger bun using lobster, mushrooms, pineapples, and blackened seasoning. Let's get cooking. You know, this is one of those times I pretty much knew what I was gonna make the moment I rolled it, but here I'm not really sure if it's all gonna work together until I actually eat it. For the pineapple, I made a slaw using a cabbage mix, lime juice, mayo, serrano pepper, blackened seasoning. I added some more pineapple and pineapple juice off camera since when I actually tried the slaw, it just felt like it was lacking in pineapple flavor. The lobster was very simple here, just quickly warming it up in some butter with some blackened seasoning. Don't really want to sear it here, just want to kind of warm it in butter like a warm lobster roll. And afterwards, I did a quick saute on the mushrooms in that same butter to get them cooked up, kind of get that flavor of the lobster and the blackened seasoning in there. Also, I know someone's gonna comment about me using frozen lobster meat here. Guys, fresh lobster prices are through the roof right now, at least here in Miami, and I ain't in the tax bracket to be using it, so I'm using what I can afford here. Assembling this sandwich was a bit difficult since it was just kind of falling apart in every which way. I have a strange feeling this is gonna be a pretty challenging one to eat. All right, the sandwich looks pretty good. A little bit messy to eat though, it's like falling apart, but cheers. You know, I was kind of concerned that the mushrooms and the pineapples wouldn't work that well together, but they're really not that bad. The blackened seasoning works pretty well here. The lobster is definitely very buttery, which is what you want. Flavor-wise, it's phenomenal. Texture-wise, I wish there was a little bit of crunch on there, and it's definitely a bit awkward to eat. I can't quite tell if the mushrooms and the pineapples really work together, or if I just really like pineapples and mushrooms. I might be a little biased here. All right, I'm gonna give this one an 8.9 out of 10, and I'm gonna call it the Tropical Surf and Shroom Burger. Flavor-wise, I really liked everything. I felt the more I ate it that maybe those mushrooms weren't quite playing as well as I thought they were into everything. And then texturally and structurally, I mentioned was very soft and just not really holding together well. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like and follow, and I'll see you next time.